Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and if you ever wondered why I'm not down there with the French Canadian commentators booth and I'm up here in my own little booth, this is the reason. GlitchyBasturds going to be in one-on-one Idol Division contest. The scariest woman in any division. Honestly, she would probably be terrifying in an openweight championship match. Being one of the biggest competitors, the biggest competitor in either division, Glitchy will be facing one-on-one against a familiar face of hers. It will be the former Idol Division champion, ShmeepsWorld. It's been a long time, I feel like, since these two have really fought, and it feels like it's been forever since Shmeeps has walked out without a title around her waist. The former and longest reigning Idol Division champion, Shmeeps, lost her title a couple weeks ago on Saturday at Never Letting Go. Shmeeps and Glitchy have a checkered past in history. Luckily for Shmeeps, if Shmeeps did retain that title, it was fortunate that Glitchy does not have the golden opportunity that Draven does. But doesn't matter anymore. I bet Shmeeps is very happy for her friend getting that golden opportunity again. Potentially, Shmeeps is going to be wanting to look for another opportunity against MintyClovers for that title. And picking up a win against Glitchy here could be a rocket, a heavy start, a great start for that rise back to glory. And of course, Glitchy wants nothing but to get that title. Has been after it since day one, and it's been eluding her since the beginning. She's done almost everything there is other than just stealing the title. Glitchy has assaulted Shmeeps backstage. She's attacked Draven and stood menacingly around by Draven. Goes for the early pin to Shmeeps. Shmeeps looks so small pinning Glitchy. Glitchy enlisted and kind of corrupted like 3 of the other idols in the division just to attack and get an opportunity at the title from Draven. Unable to do so still. Glitchy is looking for any shot. Just because Glitchy's been thwarted many times doesn't make her any more terrifying of a creature to be up against. Bumps him. Glitchy is nothing. I feel like Glitchy just gets more powerful the more angry she is, and she is nothing but not always angry. A right hand to the face of Shmeeps. The last we saw Glitchy was in the Golden Opportunity 6 Idol ladder match. Glitchy was unable to pick up a win, but was a dominating force inside that match either way. Was doing a lot of damage, was unable to even touch the briefcase. Few and far between touch that briefcase. Spinning head scissor to Glitchy by Shmeeps. This is your opening contest. We got 3 more after this one, and we will continue the double eliminator randomly selected tournament for the tag team match. Who will be in the teams this week for that match? I can't wait for you guys to find out and for me to find out. You're going to want to stay tuned. That will be our semi-main event of the evening. Big boot kip up, though. Doesn't seem to be holding down Shmeeps. Snapmare. And another boot through the head. Clobbering back and forth there with the punches. Floats over the grab. Standing Spanish fly with a woman that size is insane by Shmeeps. The strength. Well, maybe going for a critical roll, but couldn't quite line it up. Doesn't want to end up messing it up and get caught off guard. Drops Shmeeps neck first onto the ropes. And now Glitchy is looking to fly. It's very rare when you see her fly, but it's always deadly. This is singles competition, meaning there are countouts as always. Love to remind you guys of that. It's what I get paid for. Hurricane Rana to the floor. We've never seen a double countout or double disqualification. We're not going to see one right now. As Shmeeps rolls Glitchy back into the ring. Maybe going up top for something dangerous. Maybe an around the world. Glitchy is making it to her feet, though. Ooh, maybe went for a Hurricane Run off the top, but lands on the tailbone crash and burn. That's why they call it high risk, high reward. 1, 2, kick out of 2. Probably say this every single match when Glitchy's on screen, but just kicking out is already hard after you've been taking a beating by someone, but then kicking out with someone the size of Glitchy is insane. Glitchy is, you know, very fit, but like trying to pick up someone that height, 7 feet tall, trying to push them off your body, it's incredibly difficult. Oozles, Shmeeps for the frame drop. 1, 2. Ooh, nearly put away the former champion there. Lifting Shmeeps by the neck with both hands and then tossing her like a sack of shit. Glitchy is looking to make her way back up top once again. Will she crash and burn? Calling Shmeeps up for that elbow drop. And another elbow drop again. Leg drop misses, lands on her bootay. Drop kicks. Keeps the big ass down, but not for long as Shmeeps. So big kicks. Everything looks like a super kick, but she's just barely lifting her legs up, can barely hit the head. Hitting like the shoulders of Glitchy. Those long legs of Glitchy used to her advantage, dropping them on Shmeeps. And a jawbreaker by Shmeeps. Off the ropes and went for maybe a drop kick or Hurricane Rana, but it was blocked by Glitchy. Uppercuts to the face. Rockin' Shmeeps. Sidewalk into the backbreaker. And Glitchy is looking to put the former champion to bed here. Goozles her, but no. Shmeeps fights out of it. Off the neck breaker. I was going to say off the ropes, but no. Shmeeps is looking for around the world. Can she hit it? Yes, she can. Could put Glitchy away. No. Glitchy hasn't had much luck in matches against Shmeeps. Sometimes. I mean, they're pretty back and forth when it comes to fights, but I definitely know that Shmeeps wants to pick up a win against Glitchy and not give her the satisfaction. Glitchy is reeling as Shmeeps prepares for the critical roll. Turns Glitchy inside out. Standing shooting star press. Puts a button on it. Doesn't think that's what is enough to put away Glitchy. Could be, again, the hubris, the folly, much like we saw on Saturday 2 weeks ago. Could this have been a thing of you just need to put them out when you had the chance? You should have taken them out when you had the chance. That was your chance, and maybe you blew it. Could potentially see Glitchy take advantage of Shmeeps not really knowing what is the best time to put it to the end, but twisting Shmeeps around. Glitchy's back in control. Potentially that critical roll could have put her out, but I mean, looks like Glitchy's still got a bunch in her step. Sidewalk slam. So maybe, you know, arguably Shmeeps is correct. That wouldn't have put her away. But you never know. Now Goozles. Oh no, not Goozle. Mandible Claw. Suffocating Shmeeps, and could be lights out for ShmeepsWorld. The Mandible Claw choking the life out of Shmeeps. Glitchy was able to pick up a win against the former champion. Could be somewhere in title contention. I know Minty doesn't want to see Glitchy across the ring for the title. Glitchy was able to pick up a win against the former champion and has picked up wins against the current champion. Definitely a force to be reckoned with as we move on to our second match of the night. Next up on the chopping block, one-on-one singles competition for the Idols division. And it is Tyranomaximum coming off a loss against Rize. Got a little bit of that veteran wisdom by Rize put forth into Ty. The MPW Openweight champion is returning. Not defending the title. Not yet, but they are the working champions, so they've been putting in work. And they gotta keep it up because they're probably gonna have to defend that title soon. The Blue Chipper Championship, the open weight. Anyone, anywhere. 2 times as much as the Idol or Icon division. And you have to defend it against everyone in the divisions. Tyranomaximum, the openweight champion, slung across their shoulder there. Doesn't wanna keep this like a losing streak going, you know. Wants to pick up as many wins as they can, but also the mind of Ty. You know, you never know what people are thinking, but you can think that maybe. For Ty, it's not about wins, it's about the important wins. And it's about the championship matches. Maybe there's, because of the Blue Chipper Championship, maybe they're saving their strength here for the Openweight Championship. But Tyrano isn't just here for all the glam and glory of the entrance. They're here to fight. And their opponent will be TeaTheShiba. TeaTheShiba making her way down. Was able to pick up a win last week, I believe. Honestly, time is just an illusion here at MPW. TeaTheShiba. Every win counts towards that gold. And I imagine the Idol Division Championship would go great around the waist of T with that Shiba head on. It would match the colors perfectly. TeaTheShiba versus Tyranomaximum, double T's in our second contest. Ooh, just float over German suplex to start off the match by T. Off the ropes, ducks under, jumps over. Ooh, running knees to the head of Ty. Booty poppin' moonsault by TeaTheShiba. T taking an early momentum. Leg drop to the back of the head of Tyranomaximum. Ooh! The golden knee of T crashing through the head of Ty. If you don't have some sort of memory loss after fighting with T, your head is stronger than most. God damn, man. Knees to the gut again. Drops the leg. T is ruthless with those knees. Any one of those could just put you away. That could end your career. T goes up top early. Ooh, 450. We saw T pull a 450 up against Draven. Draven, who has the golden opportunity ripcord knee to Tyrano. Goes for the early pin. 1, 2. 2 count already for Ty. Ty's got to pick up something if they don't want to let T just run through them. T beat Draven. And is now looking to beat Ty here tonight. Was able to do that crazy 450 while Draven was just barely getting up. Basement dropkick by Ty. Kip up. Float over into the dragon suplex. 2. Near fall again for Ty. If Ty's not careful, Ty's trying to get some space here. If Ty's not careful, this could be all they wrote. And T had some zoomies with that Phoenix splash here. T calls that zoomies. We very rarely see T pull that out, but onto the floor as well. Ty is got an uphill battle. People used to call T the underdog, but I like to call her the overdog, as it never feels like she's under any pressure when put in the ring. And now Ty's gonna take an opportunity. Says, you know what? You can try to get some space in between, but I'm gonna break up that space. Ty getting some momentum as they fight on the floor. Suplex. Sending the shocks up the spine of T. TeaTheShiba and Tyranomaximum. Not very familiar necessarily with each other's stuff in the ring. There's an opportunity to learn booty pop and moonsault from Ty this time. So many booty popping, so many moonsaults. Tosses T right next to the MPW logo on the barricade. T is on Dream Street right now. Shakes it off. 6 count. 7. Ty runs and breaks the count. Drop kick. Just playing a little bit of mind games with T. His team makes it back up. Double stomp. Ooh! Catches Ty off guard. Maybe you shouldn't have been playing games, and looking right ahead of you. Pedigree by T. 1, 2. Ooh, near fall again, but Ty does not say die here tonight. Ooh, runs for something. Misses it, though. Gotta in the inverted DDT position. Knees to the back before letting it drop. He's still incredibly dominant. Discus big boot. Puts Ty inside out, and I think T's gonna pull out everything in her arsenal to put Ty away here. Twisted T. Misses it. Ty in control for a bit. Gets some momentum here. Takes control. Maybe looking for the blender from this distance. Lands it. Could put T away here. Kick at it too. Ty's gonna have a lot of catch up to do to be able to pick up the win here. Trying to keep that momentum. Grabs the leg and knocks T down. Ty is feeling themselves here. Ooh, straight rights and then pulls T down. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 again. T gets the shoulder up. The stress on Ty's face. Ooh! Tornado DDT hopping from a distance to get T with that one. T tried to block it. Oh, as they both meet each other on the apron. Ooh, T gets the advantage there. Could we see a moonsault? Ooh, lands on her feet though. Shibas always land on their feet. Shibas are said to be part cat, I think. Maybe? You know, I'm not a biologist. Double stomp. I feel like T might disagree with that one. Off the ropes though. Snap German suplex. Holds it though. 2. Kick out of 2. Clubbing blow to the back as T picks up gut wrench power bomb, or deadlift power bomb, and T is going back up. Oh, I was maybe thinking twisted T to the back, but no, elbow drop. Ty's trying to create some distance between them and T. Off the top. Ooh, kind of crashes and burns. Doesn't quite, it connects, but at what cost? Maybe didn't quite get all of it either. T pulls Ty back into the ring. So many T's. Ooh, steps on the elbow. Could dislocate an elbow that way. Now T is looking to fly once again with the twisted T. This time it lands. Center of the ring, shoulders down, 2, 3, and TeaTheShiba picks up another win. No luck for the MPW Openweight champion, but TeaTheShiba has had nothing but luck on her side. The overdog picking up another win. As happy as ever, will we see either of these two in the double eliminator random selection tag team tournament? And maybe they could be even tag teamed together. We'll have to find out. But we will see who will show up in the double elimination mixed tag team random eliminator tournament. We'll have to see next. All right, it's time for the double eliminator tag team tournament. Who is going to be the next tag team to enter the match? It will be Gareth on Pardon and UnchainedAwesome. Gareth does not look too pleased. Unchained, though, on the other hand, looks very pleased. Gareth not super thrilled to be not in a team with MerlinGTB. But Shane is very happy. Former Icon Division champion Shane. Could these two coexist in this tag team tournament to get a shot at the World Championship? They'll have to fight each other at the end of this tournament, though, to determine who will get that shot if they make it to the end. But that's a little bit of a guess there. Who is going to be? Oh, it will be the new Icon Division champion with Dancing with Draven. Draven and Dragthulu. It's very rare on a MPW screen you see double D's. The Darkest Night from the pits of darkness. Draven and Dragthulu tag team. This is certainly a team to be riled and reckoned with. These two are incredibly dangerous. Now, for those of you who may not have seen this tournament or don't know the rules, you have to pin both of your opponents to win. Weapons are legal. There are countouts till 10 still. And you have to eliminate both of your opponents to win the match. Anyone can fight anyone. Draven is the only idol in this match, but can fight anyone as well as all the icons fighting each other. And these two teams, King's Court and the Darkest Night, Draven and Unchained will be facing off to start the match. Let's see how this one goes. We already had a match last week. Oh, Chainmaker straight out the gate! 1, 2, kick out at 2 though. Could have got an early victory there for Chain and Gareth on Pardon. Chainmaker out the gate. These matches are nothing if trying not to catch your opponent off guard and get the win here. And Garrett's out cold on the outside. Draven, Sound of Night, goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 though. Early eliminations, very close. Drop toe hold. We had Merlin and Usaino versus Angel and Shmeeps. Angels and Shmeeps moved to the losers bracket for this tournament. And Merlin and Usaino advance. The winners will face Usaino and Merlin, and I believe the losers will face Shmeeps and Angel in the losers bracket when that comes out. Torture Rack. The winners of this tournament will get a shot at their respective World Championships. So in the sake of Draven and Dragthulu, I mean, if Dragthulu holds the title throughout this, he won't have to defend it against anyone, and Dragthulu will gain a shot at the MPW Openweight Championship again, so could potentially become Draggy 2 belts again. Have an opportunity for it. But if Dragthulu does not have the championship by the end, he will get a shot at the world title, and Draven will get a shot at the Idols World Championship at the same event if they make it all the way through. But if it's the case where there are two icons, they will face each other at the end of the tournament after they win. And the winner will get a world title shot. The loser will get an open weight title shot. Chain is crawling to his corner, looking for Gareth. Ooh, but Drag pulls him out the gate, and we don't see this very often, but a Dragon Tamer is cinched in. Chain able to reverse it there. That's a submission hold that Dragthulu is known for, called the Dragon Tamer, an elevated Boston Crab, where the knee is put on the back of the neck. And Chain's able to get his tag in. Gareth float over into that German, into that Pele kick. I have absolutely no idea who the heck is going to win this match. These two teams are crazy. It's all about that first elimination, I think, will determine who's going to win this. And Dragthulu is going to look under the ring and take advantage of the tournament rules, which allows you to get weapons. Gareth's going to knock Draven off the canvas. Ooh, knocks the chair out of Dragthulu's hands. Snap suplex by Gareth. In control drop kicks. Shooting star press by Gareth. Draven seems to be reeling back. And a suplex. Ooh, and Draven's not going to let Gareth get away with that one. And catches Gareth off guard. Dragthulu gets the tag in. Springboard head scissor by Gareth as he moves over to his corner. Unchained, and Draven back at it. Rocketing dropkick sends Draven flying. Draven is the wild card in this match, as everyone's fought everyone else except for Draven. Unchained has never fought Draven like one-on-one, and Gareth's never fought Draven one-on-one, but everybody else in this match has. Draven's gonna be that wild card, and I feel like if you're Dragthulu, you're happy that Draven's the wild card in this match, because if anyone needs to be a wild card, it's the former first ever Idol Division champion. Forearm to the face of Draven there. Working over the arms of Draven. Unchained has that other arm and just, oh, I thought he maybe was gonna pull it, but decides not to. Spares Draven this time and pulls out the chair. Weapons are legal in this match. You can still be disqualified by countout, though. Goes for the pin on Draven. 1, 2. Kick out by Draven. Doesn't even need to save Drag, as Gareth and Drag play sort of defender there. Chicken, seeing who hits first, and both back off. Super kick by Unchained. And now he's going to tag in Gareth as Draven crawls to her corner, stopped by Gareth. Ooh, knocks Draven off. The size difference of Draven and Gareth is not something that Draven really sees in their division. And now Gareth whacking Dragthulu. Gareth and Dragthulu have a little bit of a history as well. Dragthulu beat Gareth out for his shot at Unchained's Icon Division Championship, which is how Dragthulu got his championship. Strike to the head with that chair could concuss anyone. This tag team tournament is not only about how good you are in the ring, but if you can coexist with your partner. Side rolling thunder by Gareth there. Super kick. And now Gareth is looking to fly with that brown crown maybe. Connects. No, it doesn't. Draven is able to get out of the way. But that strength advantage by Gareth coming into play here. Super kick again. Nearly taking the head off. Looks like Dragthulu is standing out there with a kendo stick. High caliber misses as well. Nothing can land on Draven. It doesn't matter if Draven can hit stuff on you. It's if you can hit stuff on Draven. And now Gareth will send Unchained into the ring. Unchained is excited, hyping himself up. Really feeling himself here. Maybe a little bit too showboaty as the man he lost the title to enters the ring in a very fast fashion, might I add. Dragthulu defeated Unchained in record time, I swear. One of the fastest victories. Dragthulu wanting that kendo stick, playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Dragthulu was looking for Gareth, maybe trying to get some payback for that chair shot, but decides to turn it over to Unchained. Discus clothesline takes him down. Luckily, Dragthulu's got a chance to let his balls heal after Tyranno completely crushed them. Ooh, bicycle kick, big boot misses. Arm drag by Dragthulu. Tags in Draven. We see a pretty consistent dancing partners for each opponent here. Draven has been really fighting Gareth a bunch, and ooh, clothesline by Gareth, and Dragthulu has been fighting Unchained a lot. Well, Gareth is going to mix that up. I mean, to be fair, Draven and Unchained have fought quite a bit as well. German suplexes, the triple Germans. Looking to land on the King of Lariats. In the corner of, ooh, right on the head. In the corner of Gareth and Unchained, so unable to get that. Dragthulu, not the legal participant, exits the ring. Draven's looking for something. Chain knocks her off. Ooh, kick. One-legged drop kick there. Goes for the pin. Dragthulu is way too quick. Gareth is looking to maybe start something with Dragthulu, but he's not the legal participant, has been told by the ref to remove. Oh, I think he just attacked Dragthulu anyways. Flying sheepdog headbutt to Draven. Gareth is taking Dragthulu out. Near fall, almost the first elimination. That could have been very good. Sound of Night on the chair by Dancing with Draven to Unchained. 1-2. No. Gareth breaks up the pin. That was devastating, and I think Draven doesn't quite take too kind to that kip up. Ooh, maybe trying to pull her into the corner. Gareth and Unchained are kind of playing their own separate games. They're not really a tag team right now, and that's the hardest thing for this tournament, is you're not familiar with your partner necessarily, so the tag team-ness of it might not be the best. Voids the chair shot, but Gareth and Unchained have been working in tandem almost. Throws Draven into the corner, and as I say it though, tag team work here. Off the ropes. Double shoulder tackle by Gareth and Unchained, showing maybe they can coexist here. Gareth gets the kendo stick that Dragthulu brought in. Knocked out of the hands though. Gareth hasn't had much luck against Draven in this match. Will be able to pick up any big moves. Draven's been hit by a lot. Draven listfully walks to the left and avoids the drop kick. Off the rope. Misses the kick, not quite able to get it off. Cross arm breaker. Submissions could be deadly in this match. It takes a millisecond for you wanting to tap. Gareth breaks the submission hold though. Dragthulu was looking at Unchained, who came in to try and break up that submission. You got to keep an eye on both of your opponents here. Steps on the arms. Grabs that kendo stick again. Winds it up and misses again. Gareth is on rocky footing here. Knocks the chair right out of the hands of Dragthulu. Picks up Dragthulu and drops him on the foot. Needy T, I think this is anyone's game right now. If I had to give any sort of advantage, I would say that maybe Gareth and Unchained have done a little bit more damage to their opponents. But I feel like it's negligible at best. I mean, Unchained got a Sound of Night into a chair. Nobody likes that chair. Ooh, Dragthulu throws it in the corner and tags in his partner. Draven, power bomb, cutter. Beautifully done. Kind of lands on that chair, but just rolls on it. Ooh, rakes over Unchained. Unchained is knocked out. Head scissor, springboard by Gareth. Shades of Shmeeps working over the legs of Draven. Maybe he'll have some luck with the chair this time. Draven's on the floor and a knee shot with the chair. Ooh, goes for the dropkick, misses it and lands on the chair. Draven trying to make it to her corner. Has to fight off Gareth though. Dropkick showing you how it's done, kid. Ooh. Gareth makes his way back in the ring, catches Dragthulu off guard. Ooh, running bicycle kick, blocked by the champion, the Icon Division champion. Goes for the pin. One. No, Unchained breaks it up for his partner. He's not going to let his dreams at getting the Icon Division Championship again go to waste here. Ooh, knee strikes by Drag. If T and Dragthulu teamed up, they could have had a crazy knee-striking team, but fortunately for Gareth and Unchained, the gods just gave him Draven. Just gave him Draven. Shot to the butt, trying to weaken up that brown crown. Bumps him into the Abyssal Tombstone, nearly missing the chair over there. Bars. Not even a 1 count as Unchained was on it. Ooh. Dragthulu going up. Unchained maybe like wiggling the ropes there. Elbow drop by Dragthulu. Going in to tag Draven. Ooh, chair shot to the arm. This chair is paying in dividends for the double deem. High Caliber for the Darkest Night. High Caliber connects, but Dragthulu, everybody's got too much energy right now. Dragthulu gets sent out the ring. Draven is fighting back. Snapmare off the ropes. Ooh, busts open Gareth. Draven has Gareth in a mask of crimson. Both Unchained and... oh my god, Unchained is fighting Uranagi. Dragthulu on the outside. 2 separate matches, but the action's in here. Running big boot bicycle hit on the top rope. Brown Crown connects. Could this be the first elimination? 1, 2, 3, and it is. Unchained and Gareth has divided and conquered against Draven here. Unchained taking out Draven in the back. Maybe this team has a little bit more than we give them credit for. They could get the elimination via countout on Dragthulu here. They have till the count of 10. Dragthulu's got to make it back into the ring, or he could be trapped outside here. These two could be using the countout to their advantage. Standing Spanish Fly by Gareth. 5 count. Gareth tosses him into the barricade. Unchained looking to make his way over to his corner just in case. Neck breaker. 7 count. We could see a double count out, but a victory. Ooh, I think Gareth wants to make it back into the ring. 8 count. 9. And this could be it. Dragthulu is on Dream Street here. The damage could be done. And King's Court picks up a win. Shane is happy, and so is Gareth, I would assume. They were able to pick up a win. An unlikely duo, and we'll be facing Merlin and Usaino in the next round. Gareth will have to face the cross the ring to his partner and teacher, MerlinGTB, as we move into the main event of the night. An excellent tactic by these two, not necessarily working as a team, but working in tandem. we will move to our main event. It is time for our main event of the evening. FlairZero is making his way down to the ring from work, driving in. FlairZero picked up a win against TheSleepyPengu at Never Letting Go, and now is back to put in some more work, maybe get a shot at the Icon Division Championship. Who knows? Potentially, maybe just trying to keep warm and limber for that double eliminator tag team tournament. FlairZero is one of those guys that's sort of middle of the road. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. But every match is an opportunity for him to learn and improve. And I think that maybe, just maybe, Flair might be looking to put in some of that effort and put in some of that work so that he can get the title shot and finally just pick up a win. Maybe he's learned enough. Maybe his learning algorithm's learned enough and he's able to pick up some epic big wins here tonight and get some shots at some titles. We'll have to see. This double eliminator tournament's going to be going on for a little bit. It will be at least weekly. So we'll have to see if the titles even change. We don't know. And his opponent, MerlinGTB. MerlinGTB's protege, Gareth Unpardon, is teaming up with his friend and rival, I guess. You know, sometimes he's a friend, sometimes a rival, UnchainedAwesome, and will actually be facing him, his team, the Black Magic Society of Usaino and Merlin, not next week, but next round, when they do that. In the next round, Merlin will have to face off against his creation. MerlinGTB, Usaino, and Unchained and Gareth are the only two sets of teams that were able to win so far. Where Draven will have to face her best friend Shmeeps once again in the losers bracket with Angel and Dragthulu. I mean, a pretty fitting team up there. But this is your main event of the evening. Bumps him. MerlinGTB versus FlairZero. And Merlin is not wasting time here. Scoop slam by Flair. Now, the shots to the gut, the clubbing fists. Those fists are like baseball bats. They're just fully solid. Merlin knows how to just impact you with the heaviest fists and just grab you and toss you around like you're weightless. Merlin may not be the tallest. Oh my god, what is he doing here? Slingshotting? Flair, Jesus. He may not be the biggest guy on the roster, but he's definitely one of the strongest. Kick out at 2 by Flair. Early 2 count. Knee to the gut of Flair, or by Flair, rather. Powerbomb thwarted. Ooh, that big clothesline. Gets caught with the right hand and put into the sleeper hold. Grabbing onto the beard of Merlin. Jawbreaker's out of it, though. Flair maybe trying to grab the power of Merlin. Gets tossed. Merlin gets tossed over the top ropes, though. And now Merlin dancing in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. Now it looks like both of them are showing off a bit. Maybe Merlin mocking Unshane's entrance with Gareth over there doing a little funny dance. I mean, Merlin is a fun guy, so he's not all business. He sometimes takes the time to have some fun. But in the ring, that could cost you. As Flair drops Merlin onto, chops it. Fisherman suplex rolls out of the ring, does Merlin. Trying to make sure he gets some breathing room there. Sorry, scoop slam. As Flair climbs up the top rope. Looking to fly. Like a spark. Jumping out of the pan. FlairZero axe handles. Merlin 1 count. Solid 1 count by Merlin. Off the ropes and a splash. Powerbomb. Plants Flair down. Bouncing his head off the ropes. Kick out at 1 though. Kip up by Flair. Catching Merlin off guard. Both misses their punches. Trading blows here. Back and forth. Flair knocks him all the way around and pulls him down. Merlin rolls up. Flair could steal the win here. Kick out at 1. I mean, Merlin has been teaching Gareth to win no matter what. Win with any means necessary. And we could see Merlin pulling some of those tactics here as well. Merlin got hit with the combo breaker there by Flair. Now Flair's trying to find a good position. I don't think Merlin was down and the referee's in bad position. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Yeah, I don't think that was going to put Merlin away. He was about to get up before the pin happened. And a below 0 lands it, and Flair is gassed out. He's been working hard. He's had a long day at work, and now he's working overtime here at MPW. Goes for the pin, though. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Took too long to get that pin gone. FlairZero going up top. Elbow drop, but crashes and burns. Onto the outside. I mean, Gareth had some luck on the outside earlier today in the last match. And Merlin might have the same, sending Flair crashing to the floor. 3 count. No, the ref definitely counted 3, but then counted 3 again. I don't think that ref knows how to count. Ooh, was maybe looking for a seeing stars there, but Flair tosses him over his knee. Double stomp, misses it. Swinging neck breaker. Kick to the head. Misses the jab. Merlin, back body drop. Off the ropes, into the splash. Putting all the weight and muscle of Merlin, those magical muscles, onto FlairZero's chest there. Suplex. More of a toss, really. As Merlin picks him up by the ears. Discus punch. Discus fist. And now Flair is going to be seeing stars as Merlin plants him through the canvas. Kick out at 2 by Flair. Merlin and Flair, nobody really getting much control. Kind of even between both of them. Back elbow could be it. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Gets the shoulder up. Sometimes it's the moves that you don't expect that will put away your opponent. It's about trying everything you think will work Judo toss by Flair. Goes to pull him into the ropes, but no. Ooh. Clubbing strikes. Headbutt. Merlin, like I said, pulling everything out of his arsenal here. Drops under. Picks him up for a spine buster. Ooh, and flexes to the crowd. And now, speaking of flexing, Merlin is gonna show why he is a strong man in the MPW arena, just lifting Flair like he weighs nothing and tossing him all the way to the floor. Spinning kick into the Shining Wizard. Shining Wizard connects. Don't think that's enough to put away Flair. Merlin lifts him back up. Merlin putting everything into this match, drops him back down. And now might be looking for the magic missile drop kick to put it away. Flair is reeling. Merlin up close, but I think he was too close. He almost went over the head. And Merlin gets drop kicked. And Merlin is using magical powers right now. I don't know if that's legal. It might call for a disqualification. Nobody likes to see a disqualification. But, it's interesting, because technically Merlin's not on the outside. He's in the air here. I mean, Flair is getting counted out. He goes in. I gotta get the athletic commission in on this. I gotta talk to the guys upstairs. I think it's, it might be coming to an agreement that, that Merlin might be disqualified here. We never expected, you know, magic to be pulled out. Well, we will cut after commercial break to see what the guys upstairs have to say. So we will be right back. Okay, and we're back from commercial break, and it has been decided by the guys upstairs that Merlin's use of magic is illegal, and that means FlairZero is your winner in our main event of the night by disqualification. FlairZero has beaten MerlinGTB, and look at him cheering and happy to the crowd that he played it. And we will see you guys next week for more MPW. The ref hasn't really gotten the word yet, so we'll explain it to her later. But we will. Yeah, Flair's trying to explain that he just won the match, but the ref doesn't seem to understand. But we will see you guys next week. This was Masu Pro Wrestling. I am Masu Pro Wrestling 10. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!